Hey, how's it going, everybody? With Rocket League on free to play, there's going to be a lot of new players trying to find new mechanics and tutorials on them. So I wanted to bring you guys one on air dribbling. So before we get into that, we're going to take a quick look at my settings. So we'll go into controls and bindings. And all you really need to do this are boost, air roll, jump. So I have my boost set to RB. I think the default is B, but whatever you're most comfortable with will be the best. And air roll, I would definitely recommend using left trigger or left bumper. You can also use air roll right and air roll left, but for this tutorial, we're just going to stick with the manual air roll. So now that we've got that underway, I want to show you guys some of the basic concepts of this. So let's go into training and check it out. All right, so to start off, I guess I should show you guys what an air dribble is. So you want to push the ball towards the ball, jump off with it, match its speed, fly it into the net. Now, you can mimic this on the ground. It's the same thing. Roll the ball, just boost into it, matching its speed, and you're doing the same thing. It's just on the ground. So whenever you take it in the air, it'll require some more control, but it's the same concept. So on the ground, if I'm going faster than the ball, I'm going to push it far away from me, right? So if I boost into it, it's going to push it far away, and you lose a lot of the control. That's why it's really important to match the ball's speed as it's on the ground. The best way to match this speed is with boost feathering. So instead of just boosting straight into the ball, just holding down on that boost, you really need to just tap it. Keep finding that sweet spot that matches the speed of the ball with the speed of your car. The other part is air rolling, which is what I'm doing now. So air rolling is spinning on your car's axis by holding left trigger and turning. Whenever you're not air rolling, just turning left, turning right, turning left, turning right. If you add in the left trigger, then you're spinning your car instead of turning. All right, so now that we got down some of the basics, let's get into a custom training, get some practice. We're going to go into a custom training created by Sir Classy. So I've been using this one since I started air dribbling and going for those kind of shots. You have the code right here. And to get this, you just go over to featured. In the bottom, you enter the code, and then you can mark it as a favorite to save it. So let's get into it. All right, so the most important step in learning any new mechanic in Rocket League is your initial touch. The better your first touch is on the ball, the easier your second touch will be, the easier your third touch will be, and so on. So practice this first touch. We just want to ball the ball up, try to hit it up into the air so that it's going towards the net. Just follow it up, hit it up and out, and make sure to try to get a shot out of it. If you cut in too far to the left, you're going to hit it behind you. If you cut in too far to the right, you're just going to hit it along the wall. So you want to come up under the ball, hit it out towards the net. The more consistent you get this first touchdown, the easier the rest of this will be. So once you've got that down, you want to start jumping off with the ball. The goal here is to get your car to fly in the same trajectory as the ball. If you and the ball are already going into the net together, then boosting into it will become the easy part. Getting into this, you're going to think you need all this aerial control and good movements with air roll, but really, if you get a good first touch, then everything else will be pretty easy. So if you jump too early, then you're going to pop the ball up and your car might get stuck on the wall like that. If you jump too late, you're going to soar over the ball, and you're not going to be able to control it at all. So this is what I mean by that. If you're above the ball, I really can't control it at all. All I can do is push it downwards. It's not much I can do with it. So you really want to jump right as you hit the ball and pop it out so your car follows it. Now another thing to look at is the wall here. You have this banner that goes along the sides. You want to hit it just above the line of the banner. So right after it crosses, that's when you want to hit it. Jump right after you hit the ball. So now that we've got a decent understanding of the first initial touch, let's get into actual air dribbling. I'm going to change my settings so you can see my boost a little better. So from before, you want to pop the ball out and jump right as you hit it. All we need to do is add in boost and air roll. Pop it out, push it towards the net. So right after I hit the ball, I'm holding left trigger, spinning my car out to the left. This will point the nose of my car towards the ball and gives you a lot more control, so you don't have to put it like upside down or sideways. And this is important because when you're upside down, for example, all your controls become inversed. It's a lot harder to adjust to that and really just takes a lot of time to practice. So once you get the air roll down, all you need to do is practice your boost feathering. Just fly out to the ball, match its speed, push it out towards the net. All right, so let's go ahead, show this in slow motion so you can see it a little bit better. This right here is Bake's mod. You don't have the game on Steam, unfortunately. You don't have access to it, but it is a super helpful tool if you do have the game on Steam. All right. Take the ball up the wall, jump off with it, spin out towards it, match its speed, push it in. As you get better at it, that wasn't a very good first touch. You'll be able to adjust to that a little bit. But if you push it out straight towards the net like that, all I have to do is basically boost it in. It's also super important that you want to hit up under the ball. The more under the ball you are, the more control you have. If you go over the ball like this, all I can really do is push it down. Not much you can do to change the direction or alter the ball's speed. You want to come up from under it. That way you can do all sorts of different touches. Alright, so I really hope this tutorial helped you guys out. You can practice this in a custom training like this one. You can practice it in free play. Whatever works best for you, whatever you find the most relaxing. Just don't stress too much over getting it perfect every time. It just takes some time. Repetition is the only way to learn new techniques in this game. I'll be making more of these tutorials as I improve, and I hope you guys improve with them. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed the video and it helped you learn, please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys. Fuck shit. Suck at this.
Yeah. I know it's been crazy, but I've been getting paid this year. Yeah, from back-to-back stages to back-to-back booths, I've been running the race this year. I don't see how y'all hate, it's weird. I don't see how